Okay, we are going to do a little video about clipping your dog's toenails. I just arrived and MJ came running up to me and he was outside. I was like, you've got to be with somebody, but he was by himself. So we came inside and he got some water and he looks like he's been having a lot of fun. Baby was outside too. So I assume he was probably running around with her, but he maybe saw me and came over. So he's a little tired. I don't know what the Rugrats have been up to, but they have definitely been goofing around. This is an example of how you might be able to trim your dog's toenails. I'm going to see if I can do him and the other dogs as well. He's pretty accepting of it, and I take time, I go slow, I give food. Not every dog is going to be this way. You might have some dogs who are especially scared or won't tolerate it, not because they're scared, but just because they don't like being handled. So we're going to see, of all the dogs who we get to trim their nails today, Mocha is scared and he doesn't like it, and so we usually use a scratch board with him. But the other dogs tend to receive it fairly well. So we will get started. Hoping that this angle will be okay. Okay, my guy. There we go. Yeah. All right, you ready? This might be an opportunity for you to have food kind of up high where they can't grab it, or just kind of out of their reach. Nope. Down. Down. Good. But just be aware that they will be as fast as they can and sneaky. Good boy. So I generally tend to let the dog investigate. They can see it doesn't really taste good. It's not food. Hi, guy. It's great if you can get your dog to like lay down on the ground. I do have other videos of me trimming my dog's toenails. I did not get them as young puppies, so they are not accustomed to toenail trims like this. But he's young, and so we were able to kind of start it this way. And we are in a bathroom, which is a good size, but it's not super big to where he can avoid me or run and hide, which is what other dogs might do. But I think he's fairly relaxed. So I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah. I'm going to see if I get one of these toesies. You can generally see in a lighter colored nail like where the quick is. The quick is going to be the thing that you want to avoid cutting, and you want to cut just outside of it. Oftentimes puppies can have especially sharp little dagger-like toenails. So we're just going to put it over here. He's going to smell it. I want him to know it's not a threat. We're doing good. There's that one. Yeah, let me see these toesies. Let me see these toesies. Yeah. All right, buddy. Let me see. Yeah, give him a good one. I know my hand is in the way. Yeah. And most of his toenails are dark. He has a couple that are light. If you have a dog that has a light toenail here or there, it will give you kind of a general idea of where the quick is. You can see it in here. If you have a dog that has light toenails, it's really helpful to use like a light. My husband and I have a bunch of like Ryobi tools, and we've got a flashlight that I usually at home will put behind my dog's toenails so I can get a really good clear view. When you've got darker toenails, you're gonna have to just very little bits at a time cut their toenails, and you want to kind of just go slow. You don't have to take off a whole lot, and the practice of it is more important at this age than getting the nails perfectly short. So I'm gonna get his toe on her. Let me see these toesies. Don't move my camera. Come here. Let me see these toesies. Can I see them? Good job, buddy. Nope, don't touch the camera over there. Can I give you a goodie? Just one. Oh, there. Yeah, you're moving the camera. Come over here. Here. Yes, good. There's my good boy. There's my good boy. Yeah. Try again. I know, I gotta tease those toesies. Nope. No biting. No, no. Good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, you don't get to stick your nose in my pack. No, sir. Nope. This one. You can come lay right here. There we go. Here's my pack. Here's my pack. Let me see. Let me see. There we go. Good. And initially, when you're doing this with a puppy, they might be pretty excited, but they have to concentrate and they have to hold still. And so, like I said, the practice is a little more important than getting it perfect. Yeah, let me see these toesies. See these ones? And what you might do is just take it really slow, especially if you've got a dog that's a little anxious or has a lot of energy. You might handle their foot, put it down, and you're showing them, hey, if you let me handle your foot, you get good things. Yep. And you can reward them in a down. I would not reward them in a SIT or anything else. Good. Good job, buddy. You go and you grab that foot, put it down. Down. Yes. Good. Let me see these toesies. Let me see. Yeah, we gotta cut it. And sometimes if you hold it and put it down when they're kind of protesting a little bit, just hold it and you don't have to move fast. It's not gonna happen faster than it's gonna happen. So you just, hey, I know you're probably hungry for lunch. If you let me clip one, I'm gonna give you some more kibbles. Gonna give you some more kibbles. Let me see these toesies. Down. Down. Yes. Good. Good job, buddy. Okay, let me see these toes. Nope. Nope. See. Nope. Let me see. Let me see those toesies. Nope. Come here, my guy. Nope. I know you're tired. You've been running around being a goofball. Hey. Nope. No. No. Off. Nope. I get to control where you get stuff, sir. Nope. I know you're hungry. There you go, buddy. Good. You see this toe? Good. Down. Good. Hi, buddy. Let me see these toesies. Nope. You see those toesies? You see those toesies? Come on, buddy. Nope. No, there we go. Yeah, let me see those toesies. Good. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Oh, don't knock over that camera there, sir. Let me see. Let me see. Nope. Close that mouth. Nope. Stay right there. Hey. Nope. Right there. You might do some relaxation exercises. I know he's been running around and just playing. So just holding him still and rewarding him while he's in a down, where he's just hanging out. Down. See how he's being pushy, you can just wait till he backs away. Nope. 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 Leave it. Leave it, buddy. Leave it. Yes, good. That was really a huge thing. I hope the camera caught it. A dog who is kind of pushy, you don't want to just give them food. You want to wait until they've backed away so that they know that, yes, so that they can see that they're not going to receive food when they're being pushy. They have to relax. Huh. Nope. Nope. And you can just hold it there with a closed fist. Yes, good. Yes. Good boy. All right, all the slobbers. Let me see these toes. Let me see these toesies. Yeah, it's a good boy. We're just barely taking off a little bit of the end. I know it's hard with the camera angle. I'm trying really hard to get it to where you can see. We're just barely getting it. Good. Good job, buddy. Nope, you can't put your face in here. Down. Yes, good. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Hey, that's good right there. Should we do it again? Nope. 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 Yes. Good. Good job, buddy. For anybody who's ever had a dog that hates having their toenails trimmed, like this is exactly what you have to go through to help them to not be sensitive to it, to help them to feel comfortable with it. It takes time. That's the only way you're going to get it. You see these toes? See these toesies? These ones. No, you can't come steal my snackies. Nope. I'm gonna have to lay down, buddy. Down. Good job. Good job. Here's my good boy. Let me see those toesies. Nope, nope, nope. No bites. Thank you. There's my good boy. I know, you're hungry for lunchies, huh? Try again, sir. Nope. Yes. Good boy. Let me see these toesies. See these toes? No. Yeah, he kind of scratched me just now with one of his toenails, which is why we're trimming the toenails today. It's okay. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Let me see these toes. Boy, that's a good boy. Let me see these toes. Where are you going? Come here. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Let me see. Let me see those toesies. Good boy. Good job, buddy. This is actually the second time that I've trimmed his toenails. And the first time he was pretty tired and he kind of actually did an exceptional job. Yeah. Good boy. Each time that you cut a nail, even if it's the tiniest sliver of it, give them a food reward so that they're more inclined to tolerate the next time that you do it, right? Yeah. Yeah. I know. Can I see this one? Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me see that one. Good. Good job, buddy. Making a little bit of progress at a time. We need to take more off of that one. Yeah. Can I see it? Can I see it? And this one? We'll do this side. Okay. Come here. Let me see it. Yeah. Good. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job. Usually what I have found is that dogs tend to have shorter toenails on their back paws. Usually because when they run, they push off of those back feet to accelerate their speed. And I'm gonna grab a little Kleenex here. But yeah, so their back toenails are typically less, you don't have to cut them as short, and you probably sometimes don't have to cut them as frequently. I keep my dog food up off the ground so he can't root through it. There we go. There we go. I know it looks kind of bad, but it's not really that bad. It's just a little scratch. It's just a lengthy scratch, but it's not very deep. So anyway, all right, here we go. There we go. Good. There's our guy. Okay. Keep on working on it. Oh, right. Nope. You think you're real close. Gotta go down. Down. There we go. Good. There we go. Nope. Down. Down. Come on, my guy. I know, you're super cute. Ugh, there we go. Nope. Can't have it without me giving you permission. Go over there. Go lay down. Go, little guy. Over here. Nope. Down. Nope. Down. Down. Good. There we go. Good. Good job. You're not gonna get any snacks without me, my guy. Come here. Where are you going? Come on over here. Right there. Good. Good job, buddy. Good job. Nope. Down. Yes. Good. There's my guy. There's my guy. Okay, I'm gonna grab his toe. Thank you very much. Thank you for the kisses. Let me see that toe. Yeah, you scratched me. I'm bleeding there because you scratched me, little guy. Yeah, you trying to help me out there? Thanks. Good job. Let's see these toesies. Let me see. He's getting pretty tired. We've gotten most of his front right paw. His front left paw we need to work a little on. And it's totally up to you. If you are seeing that they're giving you a little kickback, and he's honestly not giving that much. But if you have a dog who's just like over it and you need to give them a little break, sometimes they can get stressed and they might need a little break. That's fine. I think he's just tired because he's been running around with baby. I'm going to try to take advantage of him being a little tired and see if I can make a little progress. Let me see these toesies. You're okay. Nobody's bothering you. Good. Good boy. Here's my good boy. You can cover that one with your head. That's what I need. I need that one. Yeah, I do. I need that one. Good. Good job, buddy. Good job. Down. Good job, buddy. His back toenails probably need a little bit of a trim, but we'll see if we can just do the front ones, and then we'll get another dog in here and kind of show you how they do. All right, can I have that toe? I need those toesies. I need those toesies. Come here. Over here. Down. Good job, buddy. Good. You're so good boy. He's got tired eyes. Yeah. I'll give you a nap while we do the other one's toenails too. We need to get this one. Can I get this one? Move that face. Move that face. Yeah, see, and something that you really want to be mindful of, if you're not trimming your dog's toenails and they get too long and they're playing around, they could split a toenail that could come off, you know, in the next day or so. Exposing the quick, it can be very painful, and it can be a really uncomfortable thing. And so dogs need to have their toenails trimmed. You don't want to go more than about 3 weeks. So every 3 weeks or so, you want to trim their toenails. If you can do it every 2 or 3 weeks, or even if your dog is kind of fussy and doesn't want to have it done, you could try to just clip one toenail at a time, come back to it, you know, and short exposure. You want to do your best to avoid cutting their quick, because if they have a bad experience, they're not going to want you to handle their toes. If you don't feel comfortable doing it, then obviously have a groomer or somebody who knows what they're doing to it. But it's generally not as hard as you think. I can see on his front left paw, he's actually got a toenail that looks like it's cracked a little bit. So I'm highly motivated to try to make sure that we get this one taken care of. He's so sleepy. I'm gonna see if I can get him over here. Come here, my guy. Yeah, come over here. And go down. Yeah, there we go. Good. Let me see. Come here. Yep. Nope, you can't put your nose in there. Down. Good. Let me see. Uh-oh. Let me see, my man. He might be kind of near the end of his rope. We're trying, but he probably needs to go into his kennel for a little nap. I just want to see if I can try to get that one taken care of. Come here, over here. There's one. There's a dog at the door. Somebody's gonna be our next toenail trim. Come over here. Go down. There we go. Good. Good job. There's my good one. Oh, he hears all these dogs outside. Where are you going? Come here, my guy. Come on. Come over here. Come on, my guy. Over here. Come on. Come over here. Come here. Down. Good. Let me see these toes. Oh, he may just not be a willing participant at this point. Hi. Let me see. We're off camera, or off the side of the camera now. Good job. We got a good one. Good job. Good job. You just trying to let the dogs out there smell you? Yeah. Come here. Come over here. No, you can't get into my snack pack. Hi. Hi. Where are you going? We're gonna see if we can maybe re-angle the camera. Yeah.
I know I could do it. Yeah, I know I could do it, you know?
There we go.
I know I could, but I don't have the right tools.
Come here.
Oh, well, I'm doing, it took me a foot. Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
There we go. Good. Good job, sweet one. Let's see if we can get these toes. I can get these toes. Come here, buddy. Good boy. Good. That was really good. You did a great job. I like that he was laying down there, so I'm going to give him a treat in addition to his kibble. There we go. That's a good one. I think we're doing pretty good. He's aware that there's more than kibble in here now. I know, but we don't want to give too many training treats when they're little, because that can make their tummy upset. Now come here. There's a good one. Good. Good job, buddy. And go down. And go down. Or you can stay seated upright, and I can get this for you. Let me see. Okay, good. Good job. Good. Good job, buddy. Good job. What a good boy. What a good boy. Good job. And take it. You're right here. You see those toesies? And go down here. Yeah, good job. Yeah. I think we're pretty good with him. We've got the front ones are decent. So we'll maybe grab another dog and get at it. He's tired. I'm gonna go put him in his kennel. But yeah, when you've got a puppy, touch their toes, touch their feet, pick their foot up, put it down. When they're compliant, you know, you want to say, hey, I like that you let me handle your toes. Good job. Yeah, doing a good one. Yeah. And touch those toes. And just pick them up, handle them, put them down. If you have a dog who is really scared or just will not let you bring your toenail clippers up to them, don't even worry about it. You could just close your toenail clippers, put it on the ground, and just handle their feet, right? You might say, let me pick up that toe, let me play with those toenails, and then I'm gonna give him a food reward. Good job. He's not scared, but I'm just demonstrating for you guys who might have dogs who are maybe a little less compliant. Good boy. Move those toenails around, because when you cut toenails, you have to kind of separate them. Good job, buddy. Oh, it's right here. And get some other toes over here, and just hold the paw, put it down. This is what we call conditioning a dog to something. So we're conditioning him to having his toes handled, having his toenails clipped. This will help you long term. And doing it not just when they're a puppy, but even when they're a little older. And if you can avoid trimming their quick and giving them a bad experience, they will typically be really easygoing. And just like you could condition them to clippers, you could also have a Dremel. Some dogs get a little nervous about the sound from a Dremel because it gyrates their nerves a little bit, I'm sure, because it's not something that they typically hear in nature. Here's a good one. But just the more you handle their toes, good job, buddy. You bring the toenail clipper over, good. It's all about that food. Here's my good boy. Yeah, good boy. You see these toesies? You see those toesies? Oh my good boy. Good job. And those toesies. Yeah. If you have a dog that is potentially going to bite you because it does not like being handled, I would always recommend getting a muzzle. Amazon has a set of nylon muzzles, and you can get the right one that goes around their snout and makes it safer for you to get their nails trimmed. But if they're really fussy, you need to start slow. You just need to literally do this. I'm holding his paw right now. I know that he's aware of all the sounds out there and he's very interested. I think I'm gonna see if I can trim a little bit more. I don't like having my ankles crossed in front of me because it gets in my way. Here's my good one. So you just move it forward, move it back, move it forward, move it back. Dogs learn in pictures, so when they see that picture and it doesn't result in any harm or anything that potentially challenges their self-preservation, it reduces their affective filter and it makes them a little less nervous about it. Yeah, my good boy. Handle those toes. Good job, buddy. He's tired, which helps. There you go. Here, it's right there. Good job. And you can vary the rewards too. Like you might reward more if they're laying down when they have their toenails trimmed. And I say vary the rewards right now. I'm giving kibble, but like I probably could give him a higher value treat so that he's like, hey, I should be in a down position when I get my toenails trimmed, which is great. Woohoo, where are you going? You tired? Yeah, he's my tired guy. Okay, we'll call it. I think we did a pretty good job. We'll get another dog in here and kind of show with them too. Yeah, my sweet one. Okay, good job, buddy.